Guys, and welcome to DigitalTHUMBGaming. This is your host, GloriousForever, and this is, yes, a playthrough of the Demon Hunter class. But I will be getting to the other classes later on through the playlist. But for right now, we're focusing on this bad boy right here. Now, let's get a little bit more into the history of Diablo. You see, I've played Diablo 1 and 2 as a young child growing up, as a veteran in this. But it's been a long time though since I played Diablo 3, but I'm just now coming back to it. It's been like 6 or 7 months since the last time I played this game. But as you can see down here, my Paragon 16, I've played so far with the Demon Hunter, the Wizard, and the Barbarian. But I'm gonna go play through all those classes, and I'm gonna go through each of these classes through the story and the progressions of them, talking about their skills and their abilities. And all the new features that have been added in this game since the last time I've been on here. So let's go ahead and get this kicked off. Go ahead and get it started up. Okay, let's go to settings first. See, we're on campaign. Check out the difficulty. You always want to make sure when you start off a fresh new character, the new way how they set up the difficulty level is that you want to make sure you're on normal when you're first starting out, because you do not want to wind up all the way back here on torment. Make sure you're there, normal. Okay. But as you level up, as you get more better equipment, like through each, I think it's best for you to go through each individual difficulty now, because it's not the same, because they have taken out infernal mode. There's no, because infernal was in the game when it first came out. Yeah, and I have played this game when it first came out, but back to what I was saying is that you usually have to unlock those difficulties, but now you just automatically just can jump all the way to the hardest difficulty of this game with the most lowest level of character, and that's a very bad idea. You don't want to do that. So enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Let's get to it.
My family was butchered by Hellspawn. To witness such a thing is enough to leave your mind in ruins. The madness killed my sister and left me frightened and alone until I was rescued. Rescued by survivors who had joined together to rid the world of the creatures of hell. They saw in me the strength to resist the demons. And they forged me into a weapon. Now, I am ready. A meteor has fallen in Tristram, and the dead have risen in its wake. I will send them back to their graves. Once I was hunted. Now I am the hunter.
Alrighty. Everything's set. Let's go ahead and make our way to town.
Only the dead reek like this. The fallen star is near.
Yes, I haven't introduced my character here. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. This guy right here. This is my character I've played from the very first time when I bought this game when it first came out. His name is Skywin. This is like the pre-version of that character. But once I'm done with all of this, you know, the story mode and the progression of showing the Demon Hunter class, I'm gonna go back to my original character and continue on with him from there. He's a level 65. But another thing I need to talk about is I won't be able to do any builds, any customizable builds for each class until I reach level 70. Now that's something to be talked about. So until then, I will be able just to play with them at little sections and pieces, you know, of their skill abilities and skills. I'm gonna swap in between so to keep the game fresh, you know, using all the different types of moves and explain a little bit about them for those who don't know, but for those who do, you know, just all just fun entertainment. So let's go ahead and get back into the fun.
I have journeyed here to find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
Then we need to drive them away immediately.
They keep coming.
Then let them come.
I've become strong.
Excellent.
I've seen anyone fight like that before.
I know you haven't seen.
Open the gates.
Nah.
Find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
I know you haven't seen nobody fight like me before. I don't think you ever seen my type, a fighter, in these parts of the regions of the land. Burning bodies.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Yeah, how good that turned out.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Well, I'm just got here, friend. I need to get even more.
Death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can to ease your pain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let's see what you got for sale in this
I
town.
worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Let's see what you have. Buy this. All of this will do me for now. I don't think I need this. I think I'll try out this shield here. Man, I don't need none of that. I thought about using the shield, but no. But yes, let's talk about the repair system really fast. So you already see from here you can buy like armor and weapons. You know, you can get from these different vendors across the world of Sanctuary. But at the repair table, you won't have to worry about the repair table until you reach level 10. Or should I say until you cap level 10. It's when you have the option to repair your armor. And the enemies will give you more damage. But we're here for the challenge. That is why we're here, right? Okay. Indeed. So we're done talking about this. I guess this is the part where you can buy back stuff you made a mistake and sell, like I did. So I'm gonna mess around with the shield for a moment. Okay, we're finished with this guy. Now let's continue on with the quest. Yes, I got a lot of different goodies in there. I wasn't supposed to show that until later on throughout the playthrough. But I did anyway. Okay, since I showed that, I might well show a little something I have. I got all kind of different goodies, all kind of different material what you can use to craft like different armor and weapons, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. I have a few legendaries, a few, got a lot of good stuff. But there's still so much more spoils of treasure and gold to be held and to be upheld. Wait a minute, you can upgrade this case now? Nice. So we can upgrade our cases even more so we can upgrade and increase our case so we're able to carry even more stash. Nice. Alright, let's make our way to this Leah. Here she is.
Leah, is it?
Rumford said that you survived the Fallen Star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Uh-oh.
This is killing business.
Yes, it is killing business. It's killing business indeed.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Yes.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Yes, and we shall. And it's picking up business for me since I'm a demon hunter. Yes. The very first effect. Excuse me. The Nephilim glory. You move faster and unleash a terrible blast of energy that comes from your body onto the enemy. Your health and power orbs will magnify, which means it'll make it even more better. It will intensify your damage and your speed the more health orbs that you obtain while the Nephilim glory is on you. See that beautiful effect? Let's see what the villagers gotta say.
I don't care what anyone says. That thing that fell from the sky was no rock. A rock doesn't cause the dead to leave their graves.
I don't know. I never seen a rock either bring anything to dead or... Well, I saw a rock kill a lot of things, but I never saw it bring anything to life. So I guess I'm with you on that one.
Have you come to help us?
Yes?
The other adventurers who came through here didn't look so deadly.
Well, since you put it so bluntly like that, I guess so, since I'm a demon hunter. Oh, come back. I wasn't finished. You know what? What's she gotta say?
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram. But now, it's horrible. The loved ones we've buried and grieved over now threaten our lives.
This place has a really serious sanitary issue going on in its town. What's this?
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
Nice. But let me correct my vocabulary. I said Leah, but it's Leia. So, one of them, man. You know.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
If help doesn't arrive soon, which is have already have done. Well, that was written before I even came here, but you get the point. The demon hunter is here, and I think it's time to get back out there and cause a lot of devastation to these hellspawns.
16 militiamen went out, only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this cursed ground. Maybe Cain was right. Even in death, Diablo torments us.
And Diablo is not even a man in the first place. And who is this? Mayor Hollis.
Your cart is blocking the way. Move it.
Yeah.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
Then you should be out there fighting.
Exactly.
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No. You deserve whatever dark fate comes to you.
Exactly. And everyone who ever had a grain of sense will stay in this town, because right now it doesn't look too pretty out there. It doesn't look nice out here at all. So you better stay here. And yes, the Book of Cain. This has been added to the game as well, what you can use to identify unidentified items. So we'll be using that in the future. And yes, they got rid of the potion. Well, you used to buy like quantity of potions, but they got rid of that as well. So there's only a regeneration. It regenerates every 30 seconds. Hopefully when I level up, I'll get a better version of this potion. we'll see, because this is my first time seeing this new feature that been added into the game. There's so many new features in this game, but as we go along, I'm going to talk about them.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry. I will avenge their deaths.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Come!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Okay.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Yep, it's like they're doing it right now. Disgusting things.
I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago,
My hatred is
rose
too
from their
low.
graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
I think it's the perfect time to start to talk about the Demon Hunter's power source, which is down here. Let's talk about hatred first. Hatred is what you use when you're using your primary attacks like these. The first primary attack with the left click button, it regenerates your hatred. And once you regenerate your hatred, you use the right click of the mouse to use a more devastating part of your primary. Whichever skill that you unlock that you assign to like each size of ability. See, like the hunger arrow for the left, which you use to regenerate, like I said. See, it regenerates 3 hatred. And this right here uses hatred, uses 20% of hatred. When you use impale to throw knives at your enemies. Now the second one, you know what? The Demon Hunter is the only class that has 2 different types of power-ups. That's pretty cool. And that's one of the main reasons why I really love the Demon Hunter class. It really takes skill to use the Demon Hunter class. Because if you do not know how to use the Demon Hunter class very well enough, you will get wrecked. That came from GloriousForever first, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you that. And that's to help you. And now let's get to this one, Discipline. Now Discipline is what you use your more devastating attacks with. You see right now, as you can see, I have none of these unlocked. But as I level up, I will unlock even more devastating abilities. Then at that when I will be able to start using my Discipline. But until then,
These ones aren't fully grown
my
yet.
friends,
There must be a nest here. Powerful. That'll take care of the lot of you.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
I believe you.
I need more hatred to do that.
Right now my character is very low, very level. But until I upgrade, I'll be able to earn even more. I'll be able to upgrade my hatred, so I'll be able to use my hatred a lot much more with my Demon Hunter. As with every other class in this game, I believe that there's not too much around here.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
I like this penetration ability. It actually tracks in between enemies. It ricochets. Not a bad ability to have. What's down here? Ooh, a little piece of the gold. As you level up, you get a better chance to get even more cooler stuff, more experience points, more gold. Hey, and if you team up with other players online, you also will be able to, you know, it'll get the gifts will be much more better. The drops and the material that you get to make your character and your friends who you have playing with you online get better loot throughout your gameplay. That's for those who don't know, but for those who do know, you already know. Alright, let's go take out these wretched mothers. This one more wretched mother. Won't be finding it down here. Let's return back to the surface and date. That's nothing. Nephilim glory.
Not enough hatred.
Okay, we get this set up on this side. Magnify that by 2. Instant kill.
Creatures can rest now.
Yes, rest. Restless soul. Restless corpse. And we unlocked our very first discipline ability, traps. Let's go ahead and check those out. Let's see.
I need more hatred to do that.
See? Beautiful. So with these traps, you're able to slow the enemy down for a cost of 6 discipline points, of course. Nothing over there. Ewy! Darn it! I didn't got the health in time. I could have increased my time with the Nephilim glory, but messed that one up. Oh well, it's good.
Old Tristram. Diablo's evil still lingers here.
And yes, it does. This is the very first town from the first game, Diablo 1. Well, it's like a remake of the original town, but you get my drift. Okay, I want to get rid of this wretched mother. Look at this place, it's falling apart. This place needs an immediate inspection. Because it's very unsanitary as well.
Ogden and his wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that
my
the
hatred
troubles
is
are
too low.
over. I am still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade, but they seem to be getting stronger.
That sounds very depressing. Everything's depressing on this game, but heck, it won't be Diablo if it wasn't. Oh man, where's this wretched mother? There you are! You wretched queen! She's a wretched queen! Perish, foul monster. One of many demons and other undead creatures that shall feel the wrath of the demon hunter. My vengeance will be heard and will be felt all over Sanctuary. You guys are the first to know this. And ladies, of course. What's this?
Time for that creature to die.
Yes, it is. Oh, get off me!
Not enough hatred. Losing strength. I'm well again. I need more hatred to do that.
Just me and you now, bud. Just me and you. That's it. Another mighty creature has fallen before me. Alright, back to town. We're done here. Look at this. This place just keeps falling apart. Well, you still want more? Die. What's this? These guys never have anything in them. No matter how many times I click on them. Sometimes, but that's on a whim. Alright, back to town already. New TRISTRAM.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
My thoughts exactly. What kind of adventure would this be if we do not adventure out into the unknown?
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to ADRIA'S hut. The key must still be there.
Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. Is there anything I need to do in town? Nah, not really. We're good. What's up with these clubs? A sword. I need to find a better weapon than what I got because this is really not helping me. You know what? I will use this instead. That's for a brief moment. Don't have any shoes on. What else I don't have on me? Nah, that's good for now. Back to the hideous fun.
Here, let me open the gate.
Yes, a sword and blade. I don't think you actually can fight with it. There's certain like different declarations or styles that you can set up between each class as well. Let's see if I can strike with this sword. Nope, I can't. Why would they let me equip the sword if I cannot use it? I don't know. But I need to get to the main cream of the crop of the Demon Hunter, and that is dexterity. It is the main focus of your stats that you want to upgrade, because it increases all of your damage. Not only for the Demon Hunter, but for the Monk also as well, but we're talking about the Demon Hunter right now. And also it increases their armor as well, which is always a good thing. So that's what I do when I create my class. I just put as much dexterity as much as I can, because it's the only way to really make your class much more deadly to deal with.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Come on, help me fight!
My hatred is too low.
Yes! There we go. Nice. What's in this? Nothing. I just ruined somebody's meal, but I don't think nobody ever been down here for who knows how long. But, you know, my bad. Whatever. What she has to say.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
I guess so. But let's talk about Tristram. Let's see what she knows about Tristram.
For a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. There were a lot of ghosts here for him. This is where Diablo drove old King Leoric mad and terrorized the people. I don't know what really happened here, but whatever it was horrible. Nearly everyone who survived went mad.
Okay, what about your mother?
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
But doesn't the madness catch up with all of us in Sanctuary? Well, probably except for my character. Because if I am mad, the only thing that I'm mad about is getting revenge on these monsters that have taken my family. And this is the main reason why I've become a demon hunter in the first place. Vengeance shall be mine. But that vengeance will continue on the next playthrough. And I thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next playthrough. This is DigitalTHUMBGaming and your host, GloriousForever. And always remember to keep on gaming. You guys have a good one.